Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you guys. How goes? So we got Varangian, Dave, BC Winston, Nuke, and Iman. What's going on, fellas? How are you all today? So, we're going to, we're kind of just going to hop into this and get headed straight back to the bubble. Philly Blunt, Rory, how goes, guys? Yeah, we're just gonna kind of hop straight into things and get a move on back to the bubble, because yeah, we're gonna try and make it all the way back too. Sounds insane, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't reset my HUD colors after the last update. That's whatever. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we'll deal with the orange for today, and then I'll fix it later. Killa Kev, how goes it, man? So, let's see here. Which way is the bubble? It is that way. Let's see, so... 114. How far is that one? Come on. 139. Started Monster Hunter. Nice. Oh, come on. It should be within my range. 137.83. I meant to hit 1, not escape. Alright. Not for this month, no. Maybe for late in April. But we're not going to be doing a charity stream before I leave for PAX. Hey, Terran Core, how goes it, man? As PAX is coming up in the middle of next week. Yeah, we know, Terran. We know. But, yeah, because PAX is next week, so I will be gone for most of the days that I would normally stream. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I got a couple of things here. Sparrow. Hey, Carrara, appreciate the sub, man. Welcome to the stream and the channel. If you're hanging around here at the stream, feel free to say hello. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to jump straight out this way. 135. Yeah, it is kind of cool. I'll give them that. That it's a pretty unique idea. Well, I shouldn't say unique, but because they've given us decals and stuff as CG rewards in the past. That's not new. So am I still gonna vlog while I'm at PAX? Yes, I am. Guys, we're gonna be meeting a whole bunch of people while we're out there. I'll be meeting up with Yamix. I'll be meeting up with Mars Europe from Ghost Giraffe. Should be meeting up with DJ Truthsayer at some point as well. And there was the entirety of PAX itself to go through. And basically God knows what else. So, yeah, this will be interesting. And then there's Frontier Meet, which is after, this is Thursday evening. So I'm really curious to see who all I'm going to run into there. I know there's going to be some people from Frontier there, obviously. So, yeah, there's that. All the aforementioned people are going to be there for that part of it. And probably quite a few others, too. So we'll see. Look how it reorients this every single time. Alright, let's see here. No, that's too far. There we go. That'll get me back up to the galactic plane. Excited for the decals? I mean, they're just decals, so I'm not that excited about it. But, yeah, like, as far as, like, the pack stuff goes, though, oh, man. I am 10 kinds of stoked. You have no idea. Hey, Tangent Revolution, how goes? Oh, sorry, PAX. Yeah, I am 10 kinds of stoked for PAX. Like, all kinds of stoked for PAX. And I'm going to refresh my YouTube gaming page there real quick. Because OBS is reporting no dropped frames, but the, it almost looks like Google or /YouTube is just like losing it, which is, I would say that's weird, but oh, con. Dave. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair though, Legos are pretty freaking awesome. I'm 30 years old. I still love me some Legos. Yeah, I'm just, I'm trying to figure out why YouTube is having such a such a hard time with the stream right now. There's no drop frames, no connection issues, no nothing. From what I can see. Not quite sure what's up there. Alright, next thing here. Life support. We gonna need it. We're still a long ways from the bubble. Oh, I know, other guy. I'm on it. I'm on it. Haven't played Lego Worlds. Coming through fine there, Philly? Alright. So, it seems like it's just not a constant problem. It seems like it's selective. How rude, YouTube. How rude. Hey, DN, how goes, man? Reporting for duty. Everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. Everyone else seems to be in good spirits, and we are finally headed back towards the bubble. I meant to be back sooner, but I've been a little preoccupied with just kind of things in general, really. Yeah, just kind of, life and things in general have been a little bit more demanding the last few days. Hey, sup 711, what's going on, man? Yeah, see, that's the weird thing about it is, it's not laggy at all from where I'm at, which is really odd. Insipid Skidmark. I love that name. That's pretty awesome. Speaking of spirits, what's on the drink menu? For today, nothing. I'm trying to save as much money as I can for PAX next week. So if you guys want, to see me attempt the return trip with a certain measure of inebriation, well, y'all know what to do. I'll put the mark at 75 bucks. There we go. I actually considering doing a shots for donations thing too at some point, because that would be brutal. I'm not sure if brutal is the right word, but it would be pretty funny. Come on. Yeah, that one. That'll do. Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, shots for donations seems kind of fun, so we might do that sometime. I'll have to work out the details on that one, though. Because I only started thinking about that the other day. And, yeah. Details are important. We'll see. Other than that, though, yeah. This is going to be an interesting week next week. Dave. I'm just saying, Legos are great. They are quite possibly like one of the things that I've ever had the most fun with. Like, hands down, ever. Especially when it comes to like just like pure like levels of just like pure crazy. Like what can I do with this massive random parts? I don't know. Let's build a giant spaceship. Absolutely. Sounds like fun. I had when I was a kid, I had a kit that made a Boeing 747 that had the mount on the back for the space shuttle, and then you could build the space shuttle out of the kit too, and dock the space shuttle on the back of the 747. You know, kind of like how you know, when the space shuttle landed, you know, it'd be out on the west coast, and they would fly it back to Cape Canaveral, you know, on the back of a 747. Yeah, I had one of those. That was awesome. It took me days to put that thing together. Yeah, other guy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This requires this many dollars to get to a shop, but I haven't nailed down the exact dollar amount yet. Because, yeah, that could be that could be dangerous. Besides, the minimum that Streamlabs will allow is $1 anyway. It doesn't go under that. I mean, so that's good. 43. Come on. 119. Good enough. There were quite a few that went to, you know, to Florida, but there was also equally as many that went, you know, on the West Coast also. I don't remember why they landed on the West Coast so often. But it was fairly common. Alright, I've only got 13 injections left. Which is fine. I probably don't even need them here at all. I'm just using this to help accelerate the process just a little bit. Let's see, what about you? Perfect. White sands. Yeah, it is. That's true. It's a big, big wide open area, as the saying goes. Alright, I hate songs like that one. I'm gonna skip that.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay. We've made it a pretty good ways away from Beagle Point now already, so I think we're probably safe to actually plot a route now, like a real route. So let's see here. Let's just pick a spot and say like right here. Let's see how far this is. Look at all those stars. Holy crap. Ooh. Man, that's a lot of stars. There we go. That'll work. Hey, Effigy, what's going on, man? Echo Spark! And Sippin' Skidmark coming in with the $20. Enjoying PAX, he says. I most certainly will, man. And I am going to, as I said before, I'm going to vlog that. So you guys are going to get to share in the experience with me, at least to a certain measure. Echo Spark, what's going on, man? And there was someone else that was in here too. Effigy! Yeah, how's it going, fellas? How are you guys? Oh, route plotting failed my tushy. You piece of junk. Alright, that just means that we need to jump a little bit further still. On ye good old... I'm just going to accelerate this process a little bit. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Cancel the damn thing, you piece of junk. I'm not having to hold your breath when you watch me stream. No, no, I still don't have a canopy. I mean, the canopy is still gone. Alright, cancel the damn thing. Jesus. Because it's just gonna fail again. Piece of junk. Alright, yeah, here's what we're gonna do, because it's being a pain in the neck. We'll just plot over this direction instead. Do things such as the growth of the barnacle forest only take place by a big update? Yes. Yes. That's not live or anything like that. Not at all. Actually, you know what? I have... Now, where is the damn... Use jet cone boost. Oh, still? That's annoying. Now, my question is why is it having so much trouble with this? It shouldn't be. Like, it really shouldn't be. No, no, Powerhouse. The canopy's not intact. It's still broken. 420. Hey. 420, blaze it. 78 in Florida, 58 at Edwards. And 1 at White Sands. Alright, so we'll go over there. You piece of junk. Well, for me, Echo, it's just that it's been able to plot direct routes through this exact same area before with a lower jump range. So I don't quite understand what in the blazes is going on. Because now I have a higher range and it should be able to do it just fine. But it's being real stubborn about it. Yeah, the modified Boeing for, you know, the West Coast landings was awesome. I liked that thing. That thing was neat.
Oh, yeah.
Effigy! $28.06. Buy a canopy. Treat yourself. Well, we just might before too long. Also, thanks, Effigy. We're already a fair ways towards, uh-oh. You guys know what this means. I gotta try. Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain in the butt to use neutrons when I can't see the exclusion zone. Oh, no. Why did I do this? Well, come on. Seriously? It'll be fine. Everything will be absolutely fine. Now, the question is how long do I have to spend in these damn cones to get the supercharge now? I'm wondering that. Also, with no canopy, how does my pilot survive the radiation? There we are. Fine until he isn't. That's exactly right. Seeing exclusion zones is for amateurs. Put your hand out the window. Hey, Ma! You know, see, how does the pilot survive that with no canopy? Like, the radiation would be extreme. Yeah, I don't have shields, Philip. Like, the radiation from that would be so insane. I seriously doubt there's any suit ever that could absorb that kind of radiation well enough to survive for any length of time. There's no way. You'd definitely come out of that with some kind of like radiation poisoning. Extra crispy. There, that'll be enough. Off we go. Yeah, I know it's 3304, but I mean, they do have some elements that we don't have currently, you know, in this time, as far as the game lore goes. So, I don't know, maybe they have something that can, but... I would just be interested to know, like, what is the absorption rate of these flight suits that would make them able to withstand and protect the commander from, you know, the ridiculousness that is, you know, a Neutron stars. A pilot cloning. That could be a thing, yeah. best suit ever made. Rimworks created the greatest suit, the best suit, the strongest suit you can possibly wear. Lead. That's how they make Thargoids. The bacon, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. Feels crispy, man. Like, honestly, that feels real crispy. Ugh. Like, the Colonel's crispy recipe chicken ain't got nothing on that. It feel baked yet? Or char broiled? I think that's the correct term. Absolutely char broiled. 1, engage. You know, this orange HUD is starting to annoy me, though. At least tape the window back. Would packing tape do it? Would that be enough? And can we create an oxygen seal with nothing but packing tape? Hey, Chozo, how goes it, man? KFC and Neutron fried. Sounds about right. Kind of what Matt Damon did.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Only used a sheet. Yeah, that's true. Make their switch to the blue HUD. Yeah. I don't have to. The orange HUD is starting to annoy me already. Duct tape. But then you can't see. Then again, you don't need to. You don't need to see to fly. Yeah, vision's completely overrated. Fly by sensors. Duct tape is dark matter. You know, that's not wrong. Duct tape holds everything together. It's like the engineer's problem flowchart. Yeah. Does it move? Yes. Should it? No. WD-40. Well, no. Yeah, does it move? Yes. Should it? No. Duct tape. Does it move? Yes. Should it? Yes. No problem. And does it move? No. Should it? Yes. WD-40. That's how that works. I swear, WD-40 and duct tape solve so many problems. It's unreal. Can't tape ice. You know, I suppose that's true. I can. You just have to have the proper adhesive, though.
4, 3, 2.
Duct tape is the force. It has a dark side, a light side, and it binds the galaxy together. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. I love that, Jozo. That's great. I want to quote that, actually. Are any of my mods even here right now? They're slacking. Alright, you know what? We'll do it myself. I'll end up doing it myself here in a minute. I know, right, Powerhouse? Actually, you know what? There. There we are. Ta-da! Hand needed duct tape on his chest. I don't think duct tape would solve, you know, like an exploded heart. Because it's more like obliterated, like completely obliterated. But yeah, there you go, Powerhouse. Now you can do it too. Yeah, since the other mods are slacking right now.
2, 1, engage.
I don't know where they are, but yeah. Sorry, Caps Lock. Dude, I've been having that problem a lot because I've played a fair amount of Kingdom Come Deliverance the last couple of days, and use Caps Lock to switch between like running and walking. And so when you're just trying to follow someone around, it's easier to just walk right behind them. Well, I forget that I had, you know, Caps Lock turned on, you know, so I could walk behind people, and then I start trying to type on Discord. And yeah, it comes out like I'm yelling at everyone. Tanless, because it was getting way too difficult to figure out who the hell was who, and on a server at 800 plus, that is extremely inconvenient and time consuming if you need to get a hold of someone.
1, engage.
I don't mind short-lived shenanigans, but if it lasts for more than a day or two, it's taking it too far. I've already told them that once. I'll keep telling them again until it gets to you guys' skulls. Short-lived shenanigans is one thing, but when it starts lasting for too long, nah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Get back on voice. Maybe. We'll see.
1, engage.
Oh, that was at Phoenix? Gotcha. Space Engineers Caps Lock is walk around on that too. Yeah. They like, I get why they use it. Oh, but man, it's annoying. Because then I forget that I turned the damn thing on. And then I end up yelling at whoever it is I'm trying to talk to. And it's like, my bad. I didn't mean to yell.
Complete.
Please, no slap.
Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun da. What's everyone up to? Jumping like mad. At least I am. If there are other insane people out there that are doing the same thing that I am, I almost pity you. Staying up way too late. Have you not even gone to sleep yet, Powerhouse? Like
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
your keyboard only has one LED? Yuck. Hey Tiger, how's it going? Jesus, Powerhouse. Effigy, what is my ET in the bubble? A little under 16 hours if I was to keep going in one big long stream like I did on my way out here. Now, that being said, I'm probably going to break this up into a couple of, streams and probably do some jumping off stream even too. Because, yeah, I want to be back in the bubble, like, ASAP. Because, yeah. Yeah, Phoenix, I saw.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But here's, I want to get back in the bubble because I have some videos that need filmed, edited, and posted. Yeah, there are some ship build videos that need done. Most notably, well, combat builds, and then most notably the brick winder. I've been asked a lot about the brick winder in the past, so yeah. Oh, come on, synth, finish up. Oh, I know, I will be plenty rested when it comes time for PAX. Because because there's the first day of PAX, which is on Thursday. And I actually arrive in Boston on Wednesday. So I'll be all settled in and well rested, you know, come time for PAX Thursday morning. How's Chief Beef? Chief Beef is perfectly fine, actually. He's chilling out at Shinrarta right now. I do love that Chieftain, though. It's such a fun ship. That said, the Chieftain, it doesn't have anywhere near as many canopy problems now as it did before. They reduced the hitbox size of the Chieftain, and that seems to have solved most of the problem.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Heading out for escort duty after you engineer the Beefton. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I have a build video for the brick winder. I have that in the works. As soon as I get back to the bubble on this account, I'll start working on that, because yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Because the brick winder is so incredibly annoying. It serves no practical purpose other than to annoy the ever-living hell out of people. That's really all it's good for. Why'd you sell it?
4,
Chieftain's such a great ship.
1, engage.
I sold the dropship right after it. Canopy hitbox covered the entire front end before. Yeah, basically it did. You know, so now the canopy it's a little harder to hit now. So it's, I say a little, I mean a lot. It's a lot harder to hit now, which is good because yeah, it was taking way too much damage before. Like, it was just too easy to hit the damn thing. So yeah, a little bit different now, which is, oh, it is so good.
4,
That makes me happy.
2, 1, engage.
Alright, I'm gonna refresh my YouTube page there again. Had to go and do real life things. The mission payouts are worse than and the rebuy options disabled. Feels bad, man. But we'll see you later, Effergy. Have a good one.
Fuel scooping
It's more fitting for a combat ship. Yeah, it is. Numenor, how goes it? You like flying shieldless, but the canopy is still fragile. Snap, crackle, pock. You know, to be honest, Powerhouse, it's bad to go completely, completely shieldless, because you get one guy with missiles or, anything like that, and you're basically toast. Why the name Brickwinder? Small, dense, bad for your teeth? Nah, because the thing's built like a freaking brick. It has way more hull strength than something that size should ever be allowed to have. And it's just so incredibly annoying. Because, you know, for such a small ship, it's still incredibly maneuverable. And
Complete.
yeah, it's just, it is a little terror. It can't kill anything. All it can do is annoy the ever-living heck out of you, but that's literally all it's good for. It can't do anything else.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There's 600 million on prismatics. Good lord! Build an Explorer Corvette for fun, 30 light year range. Hey, you know what? If someone tells you that using a Corvette for exploration is stupid, remind them that I took a Fer-de-Lance to Beagle Point. Yeah, the Brickwinder only has two weaknesses. Hit scan weapons with someone that actually has good aim, and seeker missiles. Those are really the only two things that it's got that can be used that are actually harmful to the Brickwinder, because the Brickwinder has a class 1 bi-weave shield. It only has like 32 megajoules worth of shields, and that's all it's got. So it only takes like a couple of hits, even from seeker missiles, to drop its shields. And seeker missiles are really hard to avoid. And for those of you that are like, oh, just use gimbaled weapons, it'll be so easy. Nah. The Brickwinder carries dual chaff.
4, 3, 2.
That's why it's so hard to hit. Because if you use turrets or gimbals, it's basically impossible to hit the thing until I run out of chaff, which takes a while. Hey, Nix, how goes? It's because they see. Yeah. Alright, what is up with all of, like... Normally, Nightbot picks out good stuff, but today it's picking out the really annoying ones. Yeah, point defense is good, but on the Brickwinder, like, it only has, since the Sidewinder only has 2 utility points. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's also important with that thing to keep up the chaff as much as possible. That's why it has 2. Otherwise, the gimbals will tear it apart. One chaff, 1 point defense. It'd work. I mean, you can get away with that, but it's going to be a bit more vulnerable to the gimbals. Especially gimbaled lasers. Yeah, it's gimbaled lasers that are super annoying. The multi-cannon's not quite as much, because even with like turret and gimbaled ones, you can still avoid them. It's just harder. Double bitch glitter. Is that what you call chaff launchers, Powerhouse? You know, point defense is handy to have if you can fit it. Because, yeah. Your shields go down.
4, 3,
Missiles are a bitch.
1.
And they really are. Oh, that's what Samsung called them last week? Okay. Yeah, that is a pretty good name for him. I like that. Yeah, I do like my plasmas too, Tan. That's all right, Hyman. We'll see you later, man. Yeah, Tanos, I like plasmas too. You know, and I do like an APA too. I've got a few of them. I have. How many do I have? I think I have 4. Do I have 4? I should have 4. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, plasma accelerators are freaking fan. I love plasma. They're great. They're utterly worthless against the Brickwinder, though. You can't hit the damn thing with them. It's so goddamn small. And then with the brick, they're like half the fun with the brick, though, is when you see something like that coming, you just boost. And it'll end up going like 200 meters off your, off your starboard. It's like, ha! Doing this in one sitting? Absolutely not. I did that last week, and yeah, we're not doing that again. No way, no how. Not so soon. Before I do another one sitting run, we gotta wait a couple of months at least. About 4 APAs for storage. 10 Imperial hammers? Good lord. Do you have like a hammer obsession? Like, that's a lot of hammers, dude. I mean... Chozo. Yeah, see? I was back in game, when was it? Was that Sunday? With Spatula and Scorb. Spatula, Scorb, I think Turgeon was hanging around. Who else was there? Plater was around too. We did some CQC the other day with some of the other guys. That was fun. You burn out easily? Yeah. Yeah. I get that. You like Imperial stuff? See? Imperial stuff is fun. That being said, it does have some interesting drawbacks. For me, I fly the Fertilant so often that hammers have just not been... they've not been high on my list of things that I actually care about. And it's because just regular rails run hot enough as it is. Hammers are even worse. The Ferdy just can't handle it. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna get me some Nigel Good playing here in a minute. As I love me some Nigel Good. Rails on your ass, nearly blew yourself up. Yeah, the rails are really hot. And you can make it work if you know what you're doing, but like certain ships just have a real hard time with it. God, Jesus, why YouTube? Stop that. Start it from the beginning, you piece of junk.
1. Engage.
Are APAs worth getting? Absolutely. If you've got something like a Vulture and you want to run plasma on them, APAs is, oh, they're so good. Now, I know, right, Tantalus? Yeah, that was a mistake there. It wasn't supposed to be that loud.
Fuel scooping complete.
rails and thermal vent beams. You know, the thermal vent is an interesting one. Because it never used to be worth it. But I've seen some interesting things come of thermal vent lately.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Maybe the prismatics from Blue Wig. Even, I don't know. Like, I'm torn on prismatics. They could potentially be useful. But I just don't know. I mean, they just don't recharge fast enough. So it's like basically once they're down, they're down. You're screwed for a while. Like, yeah, you can reboot and repair, but if you're in the middle of a fight, good luck. That's one of the reasons why I'm just not a huge fan of them.
4, 3,
Because when stuff gets...
1. Engage.
Yeah, and on the bigger ships, like, if you're fighting the smaller, faster ones, good luck. You're not getting away long enough to reboot, repair. It's not going to happen. Is having a Seeker rack worth it? Yeah, depends. Seeker racks are really useful if you're fighting like in a like a Haz-Res or conflict zone or something, and you happen to run into someone, you know, like you got like little fighters around and you can't hit the little bastards because they're so small. Yeah, Seekers. That's where it's at. No, Tantalus. Whoever told you that is an idiot. If you're in a big 3 period and your shields drop, you're probably fucked. The Conda is very vulnerable. It is the most vulnerable of the 3 bigs. And its power plant is so easy to hit. And it is so incredibly vulnerable, especially from the bottom side. Like, the Conda is the most vulnerable of the 3 without shields. The Corvette's at least a little bit faster. The problem with the Vet, though, is its FSD will sometimes pop before the power plant does, even if you're aiming at the power plant. That's kind of annoying, but...
4, 3, 2...
The Cutter is the one that has the biggest chance of getting away. Because it's the fastest of them, and it also has the highest mass lock factor out of all of them. So it's going to be harder to mass lock it. And low waking is that quick. Yeah. The Cutter actually has the biggest chance of being able to get away. The Conda and the Vet, forget it. With those two, you're better off waking out before your shields drop at all. Unless you got torpedoed or, you know, cascade mined. Cutter power plant is in the front-ish portion. Yeah, the Corvette, it's towards the back. It's actually like right behind where the bridge is. Let's see. Seems like a design oversight of Titanic proportions. Well, to be honest, you know, it really wouldn't matter where it is on the Conda. Yeah, the reason for that is because, like, the entire bottom side of the Conda is just vulnerable. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, the Grom missiles are hurt too. You know, fortunately they're dumb fires, so there's at least some skill involved with that one, but
3, 2, 1, engage.
where the canopy is not a design oversight. The canopy on the Conda is made of like unobtainium. There's some bullshit. I don't know. It would not break. You know, like it wouldn't even take any damage whatsoever the other day. You know, last week when I started this trip. Ugh. Like I had to go sit in a Neutron star to get it to freaking break. That was crazy. It kind of looks like an upside down unfinished yacht. You know, actually it kind of does. If you turn it upside down and then look at it from the right angle, it almost looks like a boat. And if you get, like, if you start using your imagination, you can turn it into like a full-on, like, cruiser.
1. Engage.
I don't think it's big enough for a cruiser. Maybe a destroyer. Yeah, no mess. A high-power speedboat? Really?
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't know. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Yeah. Dun 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 da 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 da. All right, I wonder if I can plot a normal route from here now. Think of one of the big multi-engine speed racing boats. To the bridge to the beer. Yeah, they do. Okay, yeah, okay, I see what you're getting at now. Yeah, alright, I see it. I see it.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The Scarab speedboat. Hammers, prismatics, packhounds, APAs, anything else worth getting? It depends. Now, if you're me and you love using multi-cannons on the Chieftain, having the Enforcer cannons is extremely useful. Other than that, though, Enforcer cannons on the Diamondback Scout is also really fun. What else? Thump is down. But yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just not sure. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just kind of eh. If you're a PvPer, having Grom bombs might be useful. Enforcers for the Imperial Eagle? You could get away with that, actually.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I was going to take your Explorer Conda out on its maiden run this weekend. Nice. Mighty! How goes it, sir? Yeah, I do like the Enforcer cannons. They're just fun. Your aim has to be pretty good, though. That's the only quote-unquote drawback to them, is that your aim does have to be pretty good. As the fire rate is pretty slow, but they hit really hard, though, too. Especially for a Class 1 hardpoint. Like, good lord. I'm doing well, doing well. On our way back to the bubble from this insane trip that I went on last week.
3, 2, 1, engage.
No, yeah. We're making some decent progress here, but we've only been going at this for maybe an hour. I mean, we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. Currently using 2 Class 1 Seeker missiles. I'm thinking about trying railguns. Yeah, I would ditch the Seekers, because they're not going to be that useful for the most part. I mean, maybe in certain use cases, but not very many. Railguns would be nice. But as I tell everyone, the one thing to watch out with though is with railguns is definitely heat. Be careful, because they'll heat you up pretty good. Trying hard to get into the game, you're loving it? Well, okay, so you're a newer player, I'm taking it. What platform do you play on? Are you on PC, PS4, Xbox One?
Fuel scooping complete.
It rails on a chief would make you look like something out of Battletech. PC Master Race. Hey! There we are. Excellent. Good choice, sir. I approve.
3,
Not that my approval really means anything, but I mean, hey.
engage.
Running heat sinks in a thermal vent class 2 beam. Ah! Okay. Okay, yeah, I see the theory behind that one. That's interesting. My next question there is going to be, how is the ammo on the rails treating you? Are you running out, like, super quick, or is it lasting long enough to actually get somewhere? That's my next question. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm getting sick of this orange HUD already. So when I finish this route, there's only like 14 jumps. Well, 13 after this one. I am going to shut the game off, and then I'm going to fix my HUD, and then I'm going to restart it. Because, yeah, this orange is getting on my nerves. Haven't tried rails yet? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, see, I would think that the rails are going to be limited by their ammo more than anything with that setup. Oh no, I am not new to Elite, Mighty. Not at all. I've got more than 2,100 hours in this game so far, and counting. Head. No, not orange head. We're not talking about Donald Trump. Yeah, Mighty, I've been playing around for a while.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, see, over 2,000 hours in the game. See, I was hanging out with DJ Truthsayer over on his stream a little bit. When was it? Yesterday? Yesterday or the day before. And he tells me, he goes, "That was crazy what you did the other day." I was like, nah, it's just math. That's all that was. That's all that was. Math. A little bit of math. That was it. Play way too many games at the moment. I finished Far Cry. You finished Far Cry 5 already? Good lord. That game's only been out for, what, 2 days? Like, good lord, man. Yeah, has it been 2 days? I think it's 2 days. I don't know. Man. Actually, you know what? I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh, what game was it that came out and I beat it like the same day? Streamed 20 hours on the first day. Good lord. It's been 3 days? Okay. Yeah, see, I know it hasn't been that long, but... Oh, I know what game it is I'm thinking of. Okay, the day that I bought Mass Effect 1 and 2 on Steam in a pack in one day. Or was it on Steam or was it on... I don't know. I bought Mass Effect 1 and 2 together in a bundle. And I finished Mass Effect 1. Like, I bought the game at like... what time was it? I bought the game at like 7... You know, at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon one day. And then as soon as it finished downloading Mass Effect 1, I started it and played it non-stop until I beat it. So it was like... Oh god, so when was that? It was, so Mass Effect 1, my first playthrough was a non-stop, and it only took me about 12 hours or so. I started playing it at like 7 or so at night, you beat it at 7 or so in the morning, and then I went and got some food, left, you know, walked around for a little bit while Mass Effect 2 was downloading, came back about the same time that it finished, started that game up, and then played until about from about like 10 or 11 in the morning all the way to like 8 or 9 at night before I finally went to bed. So like the whole marathon gaming thing is not new. Not at all. Devil May Cry trilogy is on PC. Nice. I've never actually played any of those. At least not that I can remember. There will be times where I've been over at a friend's house or something to play a game on console over there, but half the time I don't ever remember what the heck we were playing. Played them all back on PS2? That was a while ago.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, that was a good while ago. Yeah, calm down there, Sparky. Yeah, that was a long while ago now that I'm thinking about it. And PlayStation 2 was what? Man, when did PS2 come out? Was that like 2002 or 3? Something like that? Insane amount of hours on Eve. Over a year of logged in time. Good God, son. That's... Whew.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
The thing with Eve is like I appreciate the scale, and what I mean by scale is like, you know, 10 kilometers looks like 10 kilometers, etc., etc. I appreciate that part about it, but I don't know. The rest of it I had a harder time getting into. And I did trial it for a little bit back in. When was that? Was that 2011? Summer 2011? Yeah, that sounds right. It was your jam for like 6 years. Good God, man.
4, 3.
Yeah, then again, I can't really say anything now either. I've been playing Elite off and on. Well, I say off and on. Definitely more on than off. That's for dang sure. For, geez, how long now? 2.5 years? Am I carrying the AFMs? Yes. Yes, I am. I have 2 of them.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I have 2 of them. So basically, if I wanted to, I could Neutron Star my way through this. And I actually do have Neutron Stars enabled on the route plotter right now. It's just not giving me any. Of course, the region that I'm in right now has, you know, virtually no Neutron Stars in it, so I guess that's not too surprising. Oxy, no fools? No foolish. Well, I don't know. This whole no canopy thing was kind of maybe a foolish idea, only backed up by logical thought processes to make it work.
4,
All right, Mighty, we'll see you later, man.
2,
Take it easy.
1. Engage.
Oh man. So, is there anyone watching right now that's going to be at PAX East and or Frontier Meet in Boston next week? It's in Boston. Go to Fenway Park. I'm going to watch some baseball. Stymie, how goes? Ugh. You wish. Feels bad, man. This is actually the first gaming convention that I've ever been able to go to.
Engage.
Yeah, Nix, I am ready for PAX. Aurelian, I do have the route plotter set for Neutron, so maybe, we'll see. It might give us some once we get into a more
Fuel scooping
populated area. Wishigo was going to ask, yeah, see, I'm definitely ready for PAX. We're ready and willing. Still planning on vlogging PAX? Absolutely, are you kidding? Tianla says, not in Boston. If you're lucky, you might get to the UK one. So, are you talking Frontier Expo?
1.
Tianla, is that what you're talking about? Just use your khakis, man. Nah, I want to be using, like, public transportation services to get around. Yeah, there we are. There's a Neutron. Yeah, I'll probably be using like public transpo and stuff to get around while I'm up there, because yeah, car rentals are expensive. And that, and since I don't have a car right now,
Beyond safety limits.
I don't actually have any auto insurance right now, and car rental places demand that you have, you know, the vehicle insurance. It's like, well, yeah, I have my damn license, but since I don't have a car of my own right now, there's not exactly a whole lot of point in me having auto insurance. So, yeah, even if I wanted to rent a car right now, I couldn't do it. Alright, come on, you bastard. Hey, Black Skull, how's it going, man?
Warning, frame shift drive operating
There it
beyond
is.
safety limit. Frame shift drive supercharged.
MTA is a really good option. You can practically get around the whole start of mass by publishing. Yeah. I don't, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be using, like, the bus, or if it's going to be, like,
3,
taxi service or Uber. I'm not really sure which yet. I haven't figured that out. I'm gonna breathe perfectly without assistance. So great. Yeah. See, I'm doing just fine though too. I've got plenty of materials, etc., etc. So everything is all hunky-dory, perfectly a-okay. Now, I will say doing Neutron jumps without being able to see where the exclusion zone is a real pain in the ass. I'm just throwing that out there. Have to get to work, stop back assuming he's still streaming. Alright, Numenor, we'll see you later, man. Take it easy. The bus will probably be cheap. Yeah, the bus will definitely be cheaper than taxi, that's for sure. That said, when I get to the airport in Boston, I'll probably take a taxi to get from there to yeah, I'll probably take a taxi to get from there to my hotel. But beyond that, I'll probably use the bus to get around as much as possible. To see an Alliance Chieftain run the Neutron Highway. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. It can do it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, Echo, I haven't made mistakes yet, but don't jinx me. Don't jinx me. Alright, I want to restart that page again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah. So is nobody watching actually going to be in Boston for PAX? And or Frontier Meet? I have a special hat for the occasion too, so if someone does end up there for the occasion, it'll be pretty easy to recognize me. It'll have it's a black hat that has my channel logo on it. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, Powerhouse, when you get back stateside, whenever that happens, whenever you PCS to stateside, let me know. Let me know where you're going. If it's anywhere relatively close, you and I need to have a beer.
Engage.
Echo. No. No. It will not say that I'm not Mini. This one is CZ fight versus a cutter. That isn't... Huh. Alright.
Ready to engage. 4,
Well, well done, Powerhouse.
2,
And yeah, you better let me know. You better let me know. No, it's not gonna read I'm not Mini. It's just my channel logo. Yeah, bastard. I know. So Ariel likes to say I'm Mini. No, I'm not Mini. I'm not even a mini. Mini is budget me. That's what that is. He might have the bigger channel, but he's still the budget version of me. God dang it.
fuel scooping complete.
Okay, now that we're over this direction, we're gonna move away from the star a little ways, and I'm gonna fix this damn HUD. This is starting to get on my nerves. So Mini is a mini Oxy. Exactly. See? That's why his name is Mini instead of mine. Fly shieldless whenever possible. I mean, I can see that. I can see that. I just don't like being completely shieldless. And the reason for that is just because of missile spam from unwelcome sources. There it is, all the way over there. Why is it over there? Alright. Graphics configuration. Oh, for the fuck's sake. HDR node reference. No HDR here. There we are. Yeah, you are in danger. Logout screen. Yeah. Yeah, whatever is kind of my... Whenever something says I'm in danger, that's pretty much my immediate response. Like, yeah, whatever. Fly with shields for one single reason. Gotta stay safe from interstellar dust. Do I have Galnet? Yeah, Galnet. You can access Galnet from anywhere. I had an itch on my leg. Feels better now. Found any hotspots? Dang, there's no hotspots all the way out there. This is always the first hit by an alien invasion. I don't know. You watch Independence Day, like, that was a coordinated strike. Everywhere got hit at the same time. Alright, go Spinny Conda. Alright. Now we're gonna go across this way. And we're going to take the unscoopables out of the list. Now, I should be able to do this no problem. And in general, they want... What? There we are. All right, we're back to my normal HUD color again. God, it's so much more pleasant. So much more pleasant. One thing that I really wish Frontier would do, and they've been getting pestered for this for years, is building a customizable HUD into the game. Where we can, you know, like set what color we want. Set some RGB values for HUD colors. Like it would just be nice, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, it'd be nice to me. It's a feature that I want. Yeah, see? Even Backlap agrees. Like, I wish it was inside the game. That's really all it is. Now, I understand that that would mean that Frontier would have to start officially supporting it as a feature and not, you know, an unintended feature that they just left. But still. It's stuck on Xbox with the orange. Yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. See, I kind of feel bad for you guys, because, like, especially you guys. Because the consoles are stuck with orange no matter what. Default, no, I am way past Sagittarius A right now. I am headed back that way, but it's still going to be a little bit before I even get there. Bravo to my patience, something you couldn't do. Well, I mean, I don't know. The insane and stupid is kind of my domain, so take that for what you will. The trip out to Beagle Point with no canopy, I did that in one sitting. I took one... I really only took one break that lasted all of like 15 minutes or something like that, and that was it. Waiting for in-game HUD customization they were talking about before 2.4. Were they actually talking about customizable HUDs at some point? I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. Sometimes I can barely remember what happened the day before, so... Oh, man. And if they did talk about that, I wonder what kind of feature implementation they're actually considering. Like, is it meant just for HUDs? Like, just the colors? Or are they talking, like, being able to move things around and wherever you want to put them? Really, Chozo? I don't remember it at all, but, I mean, again, that doesn't really mean a whole lot. That just means that I'm old.
Fuel scooping complete.
Center.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Just the colors? Okay. You know, see, even just that would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if they would allow us to, like, move some of the HUD elements around a little bit, that would be kind of cool, too. As I would change the location of where some of this stuff is at a little bit.
Fuel scooping complete.
Are you older, Tarn? Yeah, I'm only 30. I'll actually be 31 here in like 3 weeks, actually. No, I get back from PAX. Let's see. What is it? The 5th, 6th?
2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I get back from PAX on the 6th. And then my birthday is a week and a half later on the 18th. Yeah, I turned 31 in the middle of April. I'll have to do some kind of birthday stream. I don't know what just yet, but Gary, just a pup. Yeah, I know. Can you trim the power plant for longer range? You can, yes. I think there should be one of the experimental effects, I think, is a lighter weight power plant.
4,
I think.
2, 1, engage.
Young whippersnapper there, Oxy. Gonna be 34. Yeah, see, you're about the same age as my older brother then. Well, a little bit younger, but not by much. My older brother is 4.5 years older than I am. Birthday in 28 minutes. Well, hey, there you go, Rory. Happy early birthday. Oh, default also appreciate that. You're 3 weeks early, but feels good, man.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I have a lighter weight experimental to add on your power plant. Yeah, see, you can. There's lightweight experimentals and stuff like that for these, but Aurelian, I don't know why. It seems a little odd. I think YouTube is just having a crappy day or something. I've been watching the readout on my end of things, and there's no drop frames or anything. Yeah, no drop frames, which means that everything, as far as my PC is concerned, is running just fine. And it means that I'm not having any network problems between me and YouTube, so that's good. So that really just leaves YouTube itself as, the culprit in some form. 48 and still playing the game since 1984. Acorn Electron. Huh. I've heard people reference Acorn and stuff like that before. Stream's perfect on your side, Backlap? Yeah, see, that's weird. You see, because the people that are saying, that there's like skipping frames or buffering and stuff like that, I know exactly what they mean because I have the stream pulled up in a different window so I can keep an eye on it, and it's giving me the exact same thing. So I know exactly what they mean, but I can't actually do anything to fix it because on my issue, like in my side of things, everything's perfectly fine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
40 in April, never went to any conventions. Feels bad, man. Yeah, see, this will be my first one. I've never actually been before. Customize the cockpit module like in Space Above and Beyond. It would be nice if there was, a certain measure of choice that we could have as far as like, where like some of the various windows are at, etc., etc. And even being able to color like the individual parts differently would be kind of nice too. Yeah, I would like to have that level of customization for the cockpit HUD. Especially, like, if we're not going to have space legs anytime soon, like, at least let's make the cockpit livable, tolerable from an aesthetic point of view. Hey, Corvus, how goes it, man? Pretty good myself. Just on the way back to the bubble. Just having a good old time, sitting here hanging out with all you fine folk. It's 55 in April. Yeah. See, okay, this is one thing about Elite that has me intrigued, is that it, by far, has the widest audience as far as age goes that I have ever seen. Now, see, that's what magnetic mugs are for. You know, and you have a, well, like a thermos or something like that. Just, you know, put the, a thermos with a magnetic bottom. Just stick it on whatever. There's a lid on it, right? So it's not going to get away. Anytime I just want to take a drink, we'll just use that emergency induction port, aka a straw. And, yeah, there you go. 56 in May. Good lord. 48 in August. Yeah, see, that's just proving my point. This game has the widest audience in terms of age that I have ever seen in a game. It's pretty cool. Any Oxy mugs made up like the hat? I haven't even considered that yet. That's interesting. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put up a form for the hat to see how many people wanted one.
4, 3,
I forgot to do that.
1. Engage.
Corvus 59. Good lord, man. See? Again, just proving my point. Amazing about the original, they fit that into what, 22K? Yeah, it was extremely small as far as like file sizes goes. Price, I don't know yet. It kind of depends on how many people want one, and if I can find a place to make them that's a little bit cheaper than where I did mine at. Because mine cost me, just my one by itself cost me, with tax and shipping, it was like 30 bucks. So I mean, so it's not like overly expensive, but I would like to try and bring that price down, to where it's more reasonable for, just like the general everyday user.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, actually, here's what we'll do. I'll grab that hat here real quick after this jump, so you guys can see it. Because if there's enough people that want one, I'll put in some serious work to trying to find a place that's cheaper, so we can maybe get some of those made.
Fuel scooping complete.
Hey, Optic Sugar, how goes it, man? Actually, yeah, let me grab that hat real quick, though. Hold on one second. Tantalus Vistaprint is where I had this one done. Alright, there we are. Yeah, Powerhouse, you are kind of the young one here right now. Unless Black Skull is hanging around. He's a pretty young, and he's even younger than you are.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so here is the hat. Right, black. It's a black hat, and it's kind of like this meshy material there. It's nice and stretchy. So there's no like clasp or anything at the back that you have to mess with. You basically just put the damn thing on and call it good.
Fuel scooping complete.
But then, like, to get my channel logo on there, like, it was custom embroidered, so you can kind of see that. And yeah, the chroma key has taken off a little bit of the color, but yeah, so you can kind of see it there. Quite jealous of having fun with the week doing 2 hours of homework.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Feels bad, man? Is it a dad hat or a flat bill? When the hat first shows up, it's flat. I had to put the curve in it myself. Cause the hat should have a curve. Flat bills are, I don't know, flat bills look funny to me. It even has like a nice big shiny sticker on it. Well, I shouldn't say big, but there was like a silver shiny sticker that was like right there on the hat when I first got it. I took that off. Maybe I should get one that has like an 8-way POV switch on it. Yeah, see, like this one, like it came flat. Mr. Chiefs. I agree. You won't get any argument out of me on that one. They just look funny. Nice looking lid. Feels good, man. As a matter of fact, here. We'll just bring out the hat for a little while, because, I mean, why not, right? It won't hurt nothing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
You want a bad hat out of context, Trilby with no... What? I'm not even quite sure what that's supposed to mean. I have my trademark camo hat sitting around here somewhere too. Last time I wore it, I just kind of gave it a toss, and now it's out in the room somewhere. Hey, thank you. See, I like this hat. This hat is nice. But as I said though, I'm gonna try, if there's enough people that are interested, I'm gonna try and see like how much it would cost to get a few of these made up.
3, 2, 1.
Fedoras are worse. I don't know. Hey, Yamix, how goes it, man? Doing stupid shit once more. Well, I mean, stupid and me kind of goes hand in hand, though, man. Like, you know that. You know that. No, Yamix, that's YouTube. I have the same issue when I'm looking at it. But not everybody does. It's like, it's hit and miss. Some people say it's fine, and others have no problem with the stream at all. Because, let's see. So for the 1 hour and 45 minutes that the stream has been live, it has dropped a total of 156 frames over an hour and 45 minutes. Which means that there's no connection issue, no PC issue, no nothing. So I don't know what's going on. There's nothing I can do to fix it though. Because the frame rates on my end are butter. Nice, there's butter smooth. Yeah, let's see. I'll turn VSync off temporarily so I can show you guys what I get in frame rates out here. Nutter butter. Okay. No, no, come on, you damn thing. Why? There you go. See, I am sitting at basically 200 frames per second or more easily. You can see there in the bottom left corner. In best case scenario, Star Citizen gameplay.
4, 3, 2.
Nah, Powerhouse, this is kind of... Nah. Oh, yeah, see here in the hyperspace tunnel, we're sitting at 220. Yeah, Chozo, that was not supposed to happen. I don't know why. I think I found a shortcut with OBS that I didn't know existed. So I learned something today.
Fuel scooping complete.
But yeah, as far as my PC goes, like, yeah, there's nothing else that I can do to fix it. Oxy got spooked by OBS. You're not wrong. Alright, EMX, take it easy, man. And if I don't talk to you again before PAX, I will definitely see you at PAX and Frontier Meet, man.
Fuel scooping
Dun 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 dun. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised this hasn't really given me that many Neutron stars. I didn't think there were so few of them out here. Like, I knew it was thin on the Neutron side out here, but I didn't know it was this thin. Kind of like Donald Trump's toupee. Virtually non-existent.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Actually, you know what I'm thinking about doing? I might see if I can fix this frame rate. I might stop the stream and then restart it and see if that fixes it. Hopefully it does. Keyword there being hopefully. You like that one, do you, Tant?
Fuel
Yeah.
scooping complete.
I like that one too. That was a good one. I like getting in, like when it comes to Trump, like small hands and toupee jokes are the best. All right, Powerhouse. We'll see you later, man. Yeah, I'm going to...
3.
Okay, after this jump, I'm going to cycle the stream real quick to see if YouTube will unfuck itself, basically. You love seeing leaders get owned. Well, with Donald Trump, though, it's so easy. It's almost too easy.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. So, here we go, guys. I'm going to cycle the stream real quick. So, don't go anywhere. Don't leave. I'm going to be back in like 30 seconds-ish. Something like that. But stay here. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to cycle it real quick to see if that'll fix this nonsense. So, again, BRB in just a few seconds, guys. Okay, is this any better? Probably not, but I don't know. I'm going to refresh my page here real quick and see what happens. No, still laggy? Yeah, then there really is nothing that I can do. Which means that the problem is entirely on YouTube's side of things, which is really annoying. This is This is the second or third time that this has happened just in the last couple weeks. Like, this is starting to get really annoying. Like, really annoying. Yeah, I know it's almost the weekend, but still. Like running a 5700 baud modem. I know, right, Tantalus? Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's part of the reason that Plater is dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time now. Because, like, YouTube is just basically setting itself on fire. And Twitch is so much more friendly for streamers that it's like, why not do both at that point, really? But yeah, I'm very heavily considering doing the whole restream thing and hitting both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Because, like, at this point, it just makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. There's no reason not to do both anymore. Earns better too. Yeah, it kind of does. Like, once you get into the affiliate program and full partnership later on, like, Twitch is just better for streamers, just like hands down. You know, I've not been wanting... I've been really hesitant to use Twitch because... Like, you guys know that for the most part, I stream and not do videos quite so much. Like, it's something that's going to be changing. I am going to start doing more videos here soon. Yeah. Optic Singer. I mean, I suppose that could be a thing. Nah, it should be fine. It should be fine. And if YouTube breaks because of this kind of mind-numbing nonsense, then I shudder to think, you know, like what happens when oh, who is it? Yeah, there another certain YouTuber who shall remain unnamed for now. When he streams or when he does videos that are way too freaking long and you just want him to get to the goddamn point already and shut up. Stop being so self-absorbed. Oxy, use stream. It's super effective. Come on, supercharge, you some bitch. There we are, first try. Getting better at that. No, it's not Plater. No, I don't have any problems with Plater. Plater's videos are pretty short and to the point. It's a certain other one. It's not the Canadian, no. What is supercharged? Engineering? No, it's when you fly through the jet cone of a white dwarf or a neutron star, you can supercharge your frameshift drive. So it basically gives you, what is it, a 250% boost, a one-time use 250% boost to your jump range. So it basically allows me to hit, you know, 200 and some odd light years with this thing with a single jump. Which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Well, today, you learned something today. Yeah, it is, it's a super useful feature. Especially if you're intending on going long distances. Kind of like I am. Oh, it's so useful. So incredibly useful. I just haven't done it much prior to now. Yeah, White Dwarfs is significantly less. I think it's only double. But is it 4x for neutrons? I don't know. It's a hell of a lot. This thing has it has like a 68.8 light year range or something like that. With a neutron boost, it's hitting like, 250 or 260 light years or something like that. Next time we do a neutron, we'll look at just how far this thing jumps. It'd be freaking crazy.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
The 300% for neutron stars, so it's triple. Ever run into anyone or anything when you're this far out? I have seen other people this far out. As a matter of fact, when I was at Beagle Point last week, one of the other guys was here. When was it, last week? No, it was the week before when I had the Chieftain out there.
Fuel scooping complete.
Next project, build a jump Aconda. Nice. So if using Neutron White Dwarf chargers, make sure to take a lot of AFMU. Yeah, you're not wrong. I have 2 AFMUs on this ship, actually, just because of this. I didn't know... I wasn't sure if I was going to use the Neutrons or not on the way back, or even if I was going to come back. But I did fit the AFMs just in case. Feel like you're hallucinating when you run into someone that far away? Nah. It's alright. Now, if I had seen anyone out here at Beagle Point when I brought the Fer-de-Lance out, they probably would have shit themselves thinking they were about to die. Although that Fer-de-Lance didn't have any weapons on it at all. It was just funny.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yep, you're right, Corvus. You are entirely right. Fortunately, as I said, I have 2 AFMs on me, so it's trivial at this point. I have more than enough stuff to... More than enough stuff to keep this thing running the whole way back. At least I should. Unless I do something real stupid. Which, I mean, I guess the whole trip qualifies as stupid now that I'm thinking about it. Wow, 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 wow. How come you never get damaged when you jump from boost? Your frameshift drive will take some damage, but it won't be a whole lot. But yeah, dual AFMU is definitely the best for really long exploration trips. Or ones like mine, where you're doing some really stupid stuff constantly. That's, yeah. Didn't take any damage. You must not have been in for very long. Or if you did it recently, just within like the last week or so, there's a bug in game right now where It's so annoying. Okay, so there's a bug in game right now where the right-hand panel doesn't update live like it should be, unless you have like an animation on it. Like if you shut a module off and then turn it back on, you know, that bar that comes across, that window will live update like it's supposed to as long as that animation plays. But then the moment it stops, everything just stops. Yeah, Lee, we're on the way back. We should have more than enough material to make it all the way back too. During the Enigma expedition? Oh. Yeah, I still don't have a canopy. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Where is my... Yeah, there we go. See, yeah, it's at 95% right now. Yeah, as long as you keep the time in the cone to a minimum, it's no big deal. 2, 1, engage. Phoenix, welcome back, man. How goes? No, default. Okay, so this is what happened. I actually left the bubble without a canopy, and I did that on purpose. $800,000 worth of fines. Youch. Hope I didn't throw you under the bus with your Twitter comment. Which one? With the planet circumnavigation? Nah. Alright, that song's annoying me already. We're gonna skip it. Start using some of the newer travel mechanics. Yeah.
2, 1, engage.
It's still up. Yeah, exactly. See, okay, because the entire point of the trip was to see if I could make it all the way to Beagle Point without a canopy. So I broke it on purpose before I left the bubble. Yeah, Phoenix, do you want to pay thousands of dollars for licenses? I don't think so. That's the only way you're going to get stuff like that on my stream.
Fuel scooping complete.
Said that you were going to return with no canopy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Volbeat would be fun. Ailstorm. Like, there's a lot of bands that I would love to play on stream, but you can't get ice. You can't. There's no licenses
2,
that I can afford
engage.
to play on stream. So, yeah. My music choices are limited.
Fuel scooping complete.
YouTube is getting more and more unfriendly with some of that stuff. That's how I'm going to word it. So I do have to be a bit more careful with what I do and don't use as far as music goes.
1, engage.
Like that's one of the reasons why I say like Twitch is becoming... It's starting to look better and better. JP, yeah. See, it's because he knows. See, we're connected here. He knows all is perfectly fine. Yeah, I like pirate metal too. I just can't play it on stream.
Fuel scooping complete.
I got a huge tank of air. It's huge. It's the biggest. It's the best tank.
Engage.
problem with Twitch is it doesn't run on every damn thing. What do you mean by that, Lee?
Fuel scooping complete.
I got a lot of gas, if you know what I mean. Only guys who watched on YouTube were me and maybe a few others. If we moved over to Twitch, not sure you'd watch much on YouTube at all. Feels...
2, 1, engage.
Yeah, feels somewhat expected, man. And that's because, like, as I said, like, things with YouTube are just being more and more creator unfriendly. Like, they say it's like, oh, it's, you know, for protecting YouTubers and content creators. It's like, yeah. Some devices just hang with Twitch, some older Android tablets. Oh, okay, I get you. I see what you're getting at. Yeah, I think Twitch uses a lot more... I don't know, they use a lot more, some like the recent programming and stuff like that. Where YouTube is just kind of like, it works, why touch it? But then they do some really bullshit things, like this whole chat thing is...
4, 3, 2,
It's annoying the hell out of me. This whole, like, only shows the top chat. What? What? No, that's stupid. YouTube is like Twitch's fat girlfriend, and she kind of like it would rather have the cheerleader. It's sad, but true in a way. It feels bad, really. You start doing stuff again you're not going to see on... Yeah, see, when I do videos, I'll put them up on YouTube. But streams, I'm really considering starting the whole dual stream thing. It just, I don't know, it just makes sense. Damn, that's savage. But yeah, I don't know. Twitch has just been a lot more friendly for streamers in particular for the last while now. And it's getting harder and harder to stick with YouTube on a day-to-day basis with some of this stuff. Ah, echo.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Twitch seems slow. I don't know, see, I don't have any problems with Twitch. It's very rare. Proximity chat started screen. What? I mean, what would my HOTAS be? I use an X52 Pro, actually. That is my HOTAS of choice. That being said, I'm actually on my second one. My first one died about a year. Well, it didn't really die, but it was still usable. But the twist yaw was messed up.
3, 2,
It worked, but the return spring was like the return mechanism to recenter it was broken. So they sent me out a new one. Now the old one actually is still sitting over there. I mean, I'm posh. I'm not posh.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't drink tea from a tiny ass little cup and hold my pinky out and go, yes, quite. That is not me. Tempted to get it, but you ended up saving up for the Warthog. My one complaint with the Warthog is that there's no twist yaw.
4,
Otherwise, it's
3,
great.
2, 1, engage.
Looking into getting the T16000. Yeah, that is the one problem with the HOTAS X, is that it really does need more buttons. Other than that, it's great. I actually used the HOTAS X for quite a while before I got the X52 Pro. Do I fly my canopy-less Conda with pinkies out? No. Because I actually have a pinky switch for the pinky trigger that's on the X52 is what I use for flight assist. So, nah, I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. Right now, it's mostly hands-off.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, the HOTAS X, you won't get any argument from me there, Chozo. It really is, especially for its price. Like, for its price, it's really good. Now, the T16000 from Thrustmaster, it looks good. I just don't know if it has the right buttons set up for me. And what I mean by that is I kind of like having, you know, two 8-way hats. Well, not 8-way, you know, two 4-way POV hats. 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons. Just, you know, to control with just my thumb right there. The 2 hats especially are really useful. As one of them is what I use for targeting, and the other one is pip control. That said, the T16000 on the base of the stick, I think there's like 16 buttons on the base of the stick or something like that. But like, there are so many buttons on that thing. It's crazy. There's just, I don't want to have to take my hand off the stick to hit one of those buttons. Especially, like, I don't know, just for certain functions. You're left-handed, so you mostly use the stuff on the throttle. Yeah, I can see that. Well, no, Phoenix, it's not gonna feel like the same thing. It's not in the real thing. And yeah, it's not going to be the same. They don't use the same sensors and stuff like that in, you know, actual planes, etc., etc. Like, it's very different.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Not what you meant.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, all right, so. Like quality. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's also to be expected. As again, it's not made out of the same material. And while the dimensions might be the same,
1. Engage.
it's just not quite the same thing. Elite needs Mass Effect relays. Well, it's not that hard to travel to Beagle Point. I mean, besides, you know, the one thing that they want to maintain to a certain degree is the feel that, you know, space is big. And it's because space is huge. Other guy, I know, right? Like, we can already travel, like, you know, dozens of light years inside of, you know, a handful of seconds. Yeah, that's just not enough for some people. Then again, what is it? Mass Effect Andromeda, they crossed from the Milky Way to Andromeda in... How long did it say it took them? You know, a couple hundred years or something like that? That's hella fast. Just for regular FTL travel without the use of mass relays? Like, that's hella quick. You want that bitch to feel like I'm flying a $20 million death machine. Keep dreaming, man. One you hated was going to HUD and Orbital. Yeah. Is it 600 years? Okay. Still, that is really fast. Like, that is stupid fast.
2. 1. Engage.
It really is. That is insanely quick. Thanos. Well, no, it's not that the graphics were dodgy. It's that they changed the facial structure of Ryder as a character. Well, the female Ryder, not so much male Ryder. But they just changed so much of it.
4. 3.
It's,
2. 1. Engage.
like, graphically and as far as like the character, it's like the characters, mainly just the characters. Like, they could have looked a lot better. Yeah, it's for the mug, Chozo. Always the mug. Procedural animation, right in the uncanny valley.
Fuel scooping complete.
They've actually have fixed most of the animation problems that Andromeda had. Story mechanics left something to be desired. Yeah, you're not wrong. And I like to explain, like, my feelings on that one. I like to explain it this way. It's not that the story was bad. It's just that your actions had less of an impact on the story than any of the original three. Like, because the ending to it played out, you know, the ending to the game plays out virtually identical no matter how you do it. And it's just not, it just wasn't fun. Like, yeah, there are some subtle differences, but nothing really substantial.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Like, personally, I'm hoping that they come up with a sequel to Andromeda, but that they really, but they don't rush it. No red, green, blue. No, I'm not talking about Mass Effect 3. I'm talking about the first two, like Mass Effect 1 and 2. You know, you're not wrong, Backlab. Like, Mass Effect 3 is legendary in its own right. Now, that being said, I do enjoy the Citadel DLC for it. That was a much needed finish to that game, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But, I don't know. I'm hoping they come out with a sequel to Andromeda that's run better and not rushed to release like this one was. Because they... I know, right, Tamas? It's pretty good. Yeah, see, that is the... Okay, Echo Spark, you're not wrong. That is the one gripe that...
Fuel scooping complete.
that everyone has had about ME3 is the ending. And I can't... Yeah, so I understand that because I kind of feel the same way about ME3. Like, the ending just... Like, you're introducing a brand new character at the very end of the game.
Engage.
Now, as far as I know, they haven't announced anything of the sort, Backlab. It would be widely shared if they had announced that they're not doing anything more. Ever, period. BioWare has been kind of quiet on that. As, partly because they know they done fucked up with Andromeda.
Fuel scooping complete.
But there's also a lot of turmoil surrounding like BioWare as a company and like what's going to happen there with all of the studios switching and other nonsense that they've done over the course of the last handful of months.
Four, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Tell us. No, Shepard is dead. Shepard's not coming back. They've said that. They seemed pretty dead set on that. It was a series of tweets a few months back. If you can find the tweets, I'd like to see them. Because there's potential for a continuation of the series, but they have to do it right and not fuck it up like they did with Andromeda. Because if they mess it up again, then it will be dead. Period. There will be no hope for because no one's gonna care. No, they can't touch Coder, Chozo. They don't even own the IP to it anymore. Yeah, I mean there is only one ending that actually allows Shepard to live, and that's the destroy ending, red. And that it also assumes that you have enough quote unquote military strength at the end of it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, the original ME1 and 2, story-wise, were really good. I enjoy them quite a bit.
4, 3, 2,
I did, I think the first time I played through, I did Synthesis. I did the Synthesis ending. I think I've done the Control ending once or twice. Yeah, Coder was good. Coder 1 and 2. 2 was almost as good as 1 in some aspects. Better than 1 in others. I don't know. That one's kind of a toss-up. I feel like Coder 2 could have been a lot better, but they rushed it a little bit too much. But BioWare doesn't own the IP to them anymore. At least, I don't think they do. Because they haven't been able to touch those two games for ever, really. Like, Star Wars, The Old Republic, you know, the SWTOR MMO is supposed to be, you know, KOTOR 3, quote-unquote. But I'm not really convinced.
Fuel cupping complete.
Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Damn, that's... Now the question, Tant, is which one are you referring to? Because there is a whole bunch of different ways that that can go. And I mean a bunch. JP. Alright. Turbo mode. Let's do it. Disney did finally release new updates for the PC version. What? You've got to be kidding. Please tell me you're joking. Ryder and Cora. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
1. Engage.
Are they on Android, JP? Nah, Tantalus, that the Shepard and Miranda one is a freaking letdown. That one wasn't fun at all.
Fuel cupping complete.
Thing about letting it die was specifically about Andromeda. Was it? I mean, the ending to Andromeda is pretty open, and there is definitely room for Andromeda to grow and to fix the mistakes. I'm kind of hoping that they take the chance, you know, put a little bit of risk into it and take the chance, because, I mean, why not, right? The potential's there, they just have to actually focus on it, and don't let EA push them around. Like, all the developers that rely on EA to publish things, they really just need to start giving EA the giant middle finger and saying, no, fuck you, we'll release it when it's fucking done, you assholes. Like, that's really what they need to do. Like, pardon my French here, but, yeah. Damn, that's... I don't know. Like, Ash was alright. I don't know. Miranda, I just don't like. I just don't like her. You can only get the first coder on the phone. Huh. Oh yeah, I really wish more developers would just... Like, yeah, they publish through EA, but I don't understand why EA pushes them so hard. Because EA just needs to go... I don't know. It needs to go choke on a chode and let the developers do their thing. Cooter. See, Liara, I don't know. I was never really big on Liara. Like, she's alright, but she's way... I don't know, like, in ME1, Liara is almost stalker creepy. Almost. And, like, yeah, it's kind of, you know, because she's supposed to be, like, a little aloof because she spends so much time by herself, blah, 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 blah. But still... Like, yeah, I don't know.
Fuel scooping complete.
She seems a little off to me. Fuck itself with its own frozen turd. I like that. I like that one. That's a good one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, backlash exactly. Like Miranda she was kind of a bitch. I didn't like her. Like, okay, because this is what happens. You know, you know, there's the scene where Miranda and Jack get into an argument, right? And if your Paragon and or Renegade isn't high enough, so if you so they get into the argument catfight after you do Jack's loyalty mission, right? Okay, so your Paragon or Renegade's not high enough. You're not going to be able to keep loyalty from both of them. You'll only be able to keep one. And if for whatever reason that comes up and mine's not high enough, I'll side with Jack every single time because I don't give a fuck if Miranda dies in the end of it. I just don't like her. I much prefer Jack. Jack is way more fun. Yeah, the Shadow Broker DLC was kind of fun. There was one trilogy playthrough that I did where I romanced Liara in the first one. And then I think I did Miranda in the second one in ME2. But then in the Shadow Broker DLC, I cheated on whoever it was that I was with. I don't remember who I romanced in ME2. But then I just slept with Liara in the Shadow Broker DLC. And in 3, just kind of left whoever it was. And went back to Liara. How did that work out? I don't remember right offhand. Maybe I'll have to do something like that again. Hey, Mr. Crazy, how's it going, man? Love Miranda, Jack dies, man. Feels bad. And see, like, if I can do both at the same time, like, if I can keep both alive, I'll do it, but if I can't, I side with Jack every single time, because Miranda drives me crazy. Yeah, JP, I got that plenty of times, too, but because I know how to do it. I have a system down in ME2 where I do all of the loyalty missions before certain points. You know, that way I can keep everyone alive at the end of it. Like, it's really easy to do once you've got it figured out. No, Echo, I have not played any of the Witcher games, actually. I feel like I should, though. I'm sure they do, Phoenix. As I've heard someone talk about that before, but I've never actually played any of the Witcher games. 711, the stream's not laggy from my end. It's just YouTube being stupid, as per usual. I've tried everything I can do to fix it. There's really nothing that, you know, as I don't have any dropped frames on my end, you know, nothing. No network problems, no drop frames. I've even stopped the stream and restarted it to see if, to see if, you know, cycling it real quick would work. Nah, it didn't do anything. Oh, the Shepherd is a dick video. Renegade Shepherd is kind of an asshole, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuel scooping complete.
Stuffed unicorns. What? I mean, let me check some settings here real quick.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see. everything looks really good. I don't... Yeah, everything on my end looks really good as far as the stream goes. So I don't know why YouTube's being such a pain in the ass about it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Renegade Shepherd is kind of fun. As a matter of fact, okay, this is something I want to do. I want to do a Mass Effect 1, 2, 3 playthrough on stream and do it with the Renegade Shep. Because, yeah, I don't know. Seems...
4, 3,
It seems like it could be fun.
engage.
MechWarrior 5? After how long since the release of 4? Seems unlikely.
Fuel scooping complete.
So, no. There's no Five Guys in the next star. There is Five Guys downtown. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, Renegade is fun to play through in Mass Effect, just because, like, Shepard is an asshole in Renegade mode. It's so much fun.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, well, MechWarrior Online is such pay-to-win bullshit, though, too, from what I've been told. Oh, I'm kind of glad they're getting around to a proper sequel.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, MWO is multiplayer only. It's like, why bother? I don't play MechWarrior for multiplayer stuff. I play MechWarrior, you know, so I can, for like story and some other stuff like that too. Giant robots that make shit explode is a bonus. And a really nice bonus at that. Yeah, Phoenix, I saw that. I saw that. MechWarrior Online is way pay to win. Yeah, see, that's what I've been told. It says BattleTech releases the end of April. Yeah, see, I haven't heard much about BattleTech, to be completely honest.
1. Engage.
All right, Chozo. I'll check that out later, probably after I shut down the stream. Cause yeah, I'm interested to see just where they're going with the franchise. And if it's something that looks like it could be fun, maybe we'll pick it up for the stream and play some MechWarrior on stream.
Fuel scooping.
That sounds like fun. Titanfall 2. Yeah, that campaign was actually really good. You're not lying. Scorb have the goods on the way? What goods?
4,
What goods are you speaking of?
1. Engage.
Scorb, if you're talking about a video, he does have a new video in the works right now. And I've seen a sample of Scorb's new lip syncing, and holy shit, is it good. Like, a little bit of hype. Scorb is stepping up his game on the videos big time. Oh. Hey, Flynn, how goes it? Oh, that stuff, Phoenix. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I don't know yet. I haven't asked him.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, a little bit of hype though for Scorb's new video, because the new lip syncing that he's got coming is, oh man, it's good. It's really good. Now, what game should you not play at school? Carmageddon. That is a game you should never play in a school environment. Don't do it. I love that game though. It's so much fun. Genital jousting. Yeah, that's another one. Oh, so many weird looks for that one. Rock, paper, AR-15.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Carmageddon, I know, right? Carmageddon, it's such a fun game. It released, when did that release? 1996? 97? Something like that? I don't know. The game was brutal and fun. Hey, Kiro, how goes it, man? Yeah, Carmageddon really was something else. I had so much fun playing that game. It's so savage, but it's so much fun. I actually have Carmageddon, a playable version of it, including the Splat Pack.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Maybe I'll have to see if I can get it to work on stream. Maybe we'll stream some Carmageddon at some point. Reincarnation? No. I saw that they were making a new Carmageddon a while back, but I haven't seen anything about it for a while. Just got home from Ready Player One. How was it, Kiro? Is it any good? Or was it just nonsense? It's on Steam and Golden Old Games. Nice.
2, 1, engage.
Was it, Kiro? Alright. Maybe I'll have to go see it at some point. Carmageddon will be ridiculous. I need to change it to zombies because it was too real. So, the original Carmageddon is where it's at. It's going to be kind of hard to beat the sheer levels of depravity and hilariousness that is the original. I'm also going to have to see if I can get...
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I'm going to have to see if I can get Free Space 2 to play nice with OBS. If Free Space 2 will play nice with OBS, I will stream it. I've been trying. I've tried to get Free Space 2 to play nice with OBS before, and it didn't work.
Fuel scooping complete.
That's an overreaction. It's like saying the original Doom's graphics are close to real. No, I have the original Carmageddon, other guy. So if you guys out there don't have Carmageddon, the original version, I encourage you to go to GOG and get it because it's totally worth it.
3, 2,
Do some
1.
Descent 3.
Engage.
I never really paid much attention to the Descent games. Now, I'm gonna try to see if I can get Free Space 2 to cooperate with OBS. And if I can get it to play nice, I'll do some Free Space streams.
Fuel scooping complete.
Not Wing Commander. No, I've never actually played Wing Commander.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Only had TDR 2000 up until about... Huh. Cunning stunt bonus has gone over your head.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, that one is free on Humble right now. I've never even heard of that one before, though, so I actually did pick up the F1 2015 when that was free on Humble Bundle the other day. Like a week. When is it? Yeah, like a week ago?
1. Engage.
Okay. Yeah, it's not for 13-year-olds. That being said, I was playing Carmageddon when I was like 10. I was like 10, maybe 11 years old, and I was playing Carmageddon. Like, half the jokes in it went straight over my head. Just and as I got older and revisited the game, I was like, yeah, I get it now. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, guys. Once I finish this route, you know, so the next 50 jumps, we'll probably call it a day for today's stream. And we're gonna come back tomorrow with more. Because why not, right? Because, yeah, we still got a long ways to go. But I want to get back to the bubble, you know, relatively soon.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I might do some jumping off stream, actually, too. Bonus for artistic... It's artistic impression, I believe. Alright, Echo Spark, we'll see you later, man. Take it easy. Yeah, the artistic interpretation was good.
2, 1.
I thought it was artistic impression. Is it interpretation or impression? And then there's splatter bonus. That's a good one. Let's see, what else? So yeah. What else was there?
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, I know there was others. Let's see, there's splatter bonus, artistic impression, cunning stunt. Flaming Pez. Yeah, that was a good one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And then in the first race where the stadium is, one of my favorite things to do was to go flying up into the, you know, go driving up real quick into the stadium and then like turn my car sideways and just blah, just sideways plow the entire football team, both of them. It's like, nah. Ah! Yes! Yeah. Evil. So evil, but funny. Funny to me. Maybe not to them. Totally entertaining to me, though.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh, let's see. What other messed up games were there from that time period? The original Shadow Warrior. That had some pretty interesting scenes in it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's see. What else? The Duke Nukem 3D has some pretty risque one-liners. I'll just kind of leave that one there.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Prison game. I don't know. That one's going over my head. Let's see. What else was there? I'm trying to remember what other nonsense games. Postal? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Redneck Rampage.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I forgot about Postal. Man, I haven't heard anyone talk about Postal for ages now. I really didn't get a chance to play that one a whole lot myself. That's probably why I don't think of it very much.
1, engage.
Oh, for Christ's sake thing. Anything with Leisure Suit Larry. You know, you're not wrong. The Leisure Suit Larry games were a little interesting, shall I say.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I don't really remember those very well. I just remember like small snippets, basically. Oh man.
4, 3,
What other games did I play around then?
engage.
LSL game. Okay, does anybody else remember this? Okay, this just popped into my head. It used to be here in the States, there was like the prizes and stuff that were in cereal boxes, right? You guys remember that shit? Okay, well, Chex had one where they came out with a game called Chex Quest, which literally was like a Shadow Warrior / Duke Nukem 3D style game that oh man. Did anyone else ever play that? I did because it was in a box of cereal and I was like, hey, look at this, it's a game.
4,
Let's see what it is. I played it. It was actually pretty entertaining for a freaking cereal box game. But I'm not kidding when I say it literally plays just like a Duke Nukem 3D or Shadow Warrior, like the original Shadow Warrior. Yeah, basically. Basically.
fuel scooping
Oh, and it wasn't just a reskin. The levels were all different. The weaponry was different. All of the effects were different. Like, it was, in essence, its own game. It just took on a very familiar format.
4, 3, 2,
Remember Marathon? No, I don't remember that. Noah's Ark. Now, do you remember the original Noah game? What was it called? Exodus. God, that is so old. That's from like the late 80s or early 90s or something like that. It's some kind of like biblical nonsense puzzle game. I remember that. Okay, a little disclaimer here. Most of my family is religious to one extent or another. And my dad was actually attending theological seminar to be a Baptist minister at one point. Like, that's what he wanted to do. Right, so most of my family is religious to one degree or another, you know, with the exception of my brothers. You know, my older brother and my younger brother, the three of us, we really don't give a shit. The rest of the family is pretty religious. So there were some like my dad, you know, religion aside, my dad was always very, at least back in, you know, way back in, you know, in the early 90s, you know, early mid 90s, you know, my dad used to keep up with technology fairly well. So, you know, so we had, you know, the new computers, you know, basically up-to-date computers at the time, etc., etc. And so he kind of combined the whole technology and, you know, and religion thing with like these weird biblically based video games. One of which was Exodus. I remember that because that game was a real pain in the ass and I could never beat it. Then again, I was only like 4 years old, so yeah. I wonder if I could beat it now.
Fuel scooping complete.
Soldier of Fortune, man, that's a game title I haven't heard for a while. Yeah, I haven't heard that name for a while. Good lord. Oh, what other games? Midnight Rescue, that's another one. That's like it was like a puzzle game of sorts. Like a detective / puzzle game. Yeah, that one's old too. Ravensoft, man, that's a name I haven't heard for a long time.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Wolfenstein the original? I never played that one. The first Wolfenstein game that I actually played was Return to Castle Wolfenstein. But jeez, when did that one release? 2001 or 2? Something like that?
Fuel scooping complete.
Games that you remember your dad had the Monty Python's Flying Circus desktop Pythonizer. What the hell does that even mean? And that name is... Jesus, that's a mouthful. That's what she said. Yeah, I don't... Desktop Pythonizer. Good lord. What the heck did that even do? Was that? I mean, it sounds like it was like a skin for Windows that just renames everything to Monty Python style nonsense. That's what it sounds like. A whole bunch of Monty Python crap for Windows 10. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I have my moments, Chozo. Rare and few and far between, but it does occasionally happen. I am so confused by that. I don't... What does that mean?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I'm so confused. When the streetlights come on, it's time. Ah, yeah. Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yo, that's kind of how it was back in the day. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, like,
4, 3,
I was 10 years old and
1. Engage.
going all over creation in town and what have you, all on my own, maybe with a friend or two. Yeah, nobody really gave a damn. Nowadays, trying to do that at 10 years old, people are going to freak out. Then again, like, I lived in a small town, though, where I could get away with that. A larger town, I can see that being more of a problem.
Fuel scooping complete.
Like, okay, because, like, where I live now, if you tried to do that with these kids now, it probably wouldn't work out quite as well. It's a lot more congested here, there's a lot more traffic, etc., etc.
Engage.
It's just not very pedestrian friendly in that manner. Now, my old town, you could get away with that. Not a whole lot of traffic unless you go up to Main Street. Yeah, in my old town. The kids could, you know, they can go pretty much wherever they want, whenever. You know, even up onto Main Street, because there's enough, excuse me. There's enough crosswalks and streetlights and stuff like that to where, you know, there's plenty of safe places to get across. So, yeah. Really, Chozo? That sucks.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, now they call CPS. I know, right, Starlost? It was 10, you were making forts and ninja stars. Yeah, see, when I was 10 years old, we had, my grandpa had made these slingshots for us, and he had a Blackbird problem. Holy shit, that is a pissed off Neutron. Look at that. Woo, doggy. Well. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and synthesize this now while I'm... Oh. Go into the fun tunnel. Is that what you call a fun tunnel? There was another star that I passed on the way in here. Yeah, there it is. Over there. That looks like a scoopable. Alright. Game audio. What happened? Where you go? Okay, yeah, we're gonna fly through this tunnel. Oh god, I've never tried to scoop from something that's this angry before. I'm gonna see how bad this is. Oh god, that's trippy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's like a straight... Oh, that is a neat visual. I like that. Alright, out of the tunnel, damn it. Out, 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 out. Whee! Alright. I know, right? Good lord. Oh, now I can hear game audio again. That was weird. Where am I right now? There I am. I think. Am I here? I'm so confused right now. Where the hell am I? Here. Alright, I am actually going to bookmark that star, because that's brutal. And then bookmarks. Wow. Wow, bro. Edit, super pissed off. There we go. Ta-da! Look, it's Windows 98 Media Player. Yeah. Just tried your Chieftain for the first time, discovered two things. You love APAs. Chieftain's drifty but hard points replacement. Yeah, exactly. Now, I love the way the Chieftain is set up overall. I really do. It's such a fun ship. Took your own sidey of annoyance into a white dwarf jet cone. It got tossed so hard it was facing back at the star. Feels dangus, man. You know, Windows 98 actually played really well with older DOS commands and stuff like that in the command prompt. And some of that was because Windows 95 and 98 still relied on DOS in the background to actually function. And so, like, the whole thing was just very, I don't know. It was basically just DOS with a graphical interface on it. It was interesting. Yeah, 20 years out of date. See, when I was in high school, so from 2001 to 2005, well, I should say from 2000 to 2005, something like that. 2001 to 2000. You know what I mean. Anyway, we actually were running Windows XP on all of our stuff. You know, because Windows XP had come out, so we had upgraded everything from 98 up to XP, and we were running, you know, like the newer software as far as like things that you would use in school. We were running the newer versions of software for it. It was pretty awesome.
Fuel scooping complete. Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard to crash that. Windows 98 was, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Windows 98. It was stable for its time. But yeah, I don't. Windows 98 SE was kind of a clusterfuck. It had just some interesting issues. But then again, like personally, I never really had much trouble with it. You know, every once in a while, I'd do something real stupid. But for the most part, it wasn't that bad. Windows ME was a train wreck for most people, but again, for me,
4, 3, 2,
like Windows ME for me never misbehaved. I never had any trouble with it, so personally I don't get the hate for Windows ME. But again, I never had the same trouble with it that everybody else did. Let's see. And then I moved up to XP a little bit later on.
fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, see, I just never had any trouble with ME.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Some people claim the trick to running ME was defragmenting the hard drive discontinually. Nah. I never really ran defrags on ME ever. Like, very rarely. I mean, that's also because I was, 13 years old at the time. I really didn't give a crap. Does it, Mr. Crazy? Yeah, see, again, like, it's some kind of problem with YouTube. I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's nothing that I can do to fix it. I wish there was, but feels bad, man. If ME was a train wreck, what about Vista? Plane crash? I don't know.
4,
Vista was a steaming pile of bullshit.
1, engage.
Snickers. YouTube's not the same when it's hungry. Have a Snickers. Oh yeah, Windows Vista, Vista was a premature launch of Windows 7, basically. I'm pretty much convinced that's what it is.
Fuel scooping complete.
You know, because Apple kept pushing out updates for, their OS and kept making it better, etc., etc. Yeah, it's like Microsoft had to do something because developing Windows 7, was taking so long, to get it done right. They had to push something out to market.
1, engage.
Yeah, so they pushed out a premature version of Windows 7, and they called it Vista. And while it worked, it wasn't as how should I say this? It just wasn't as good as it should have been. As again, it was released way, way, way too early. And yeah, it was update hungry. There were so many updates for Vista. But I never actually ran Vista for very long. I had a, what do you want to call it?
4,
I had like a test and eval issue.
1, engage.
Like I had a test and eval license for Windows Vista. And I used it a little bit, and then I decided that it was bullshit. And I didn't like it. And I just never touched it again. I ran Windows XP exclusively all the way up until about 2011, and then I finally switched over to Windows 7. XP seems very easy to crack. It was, actually, in comparison to the stuff that we have nowadays, yes.
Fuel scooping complete.
First laptop was Windows 98 SC on a 3.5 gig drive. Think about that though. Hold on. Think about that though. 3.5 gigabyte hard drive back then was enough to hold your operating system, a crap ton of other stuff, games, etc, etc, etc. And nowadays, 3.5 gigs not even enough to hold like an entire movie is almost that size. Like if you get it in like decent quality, it's like 2 gigs. Man, and that was only 20 years ago. Oof. How far we've gone in 20 years. Blu-ray's like 20 gigs. I know, right? Like if you do it in a lossless format, straight off, you know, like a straight rip in a lossless format, yeah, the file sizes are gigantic. You can still get a pretty good quality with, you know, like a 1.5 gigs, 2 gigs. Some of it depends on the length of the movie, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. You say only 20 years ago, meanwhile that's longer than I've existed. Feels bad, man.
4, 3, 2.
Higher definition means more resources. Yep. Basically. Thinking about the progress made in the last 20 years, you fear where we're going to be in 20 more years? Well, why is that? Here we go, another Neutron star. Let's do it. Yeah, ban Tide Pods.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this. You like to watch everything in potato graphics to pay homage to the past. Feels bad, man. I don't know, it feels 8-bit, man?
3, 2.
Under the iron boot of our robot overlords. No. Absolutely not. I know, right, Tube Junkie? Hey, look at this, another Neutron. What? 2 in a row. Fair enough. Let's do it again.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
480p is the perfect resolution. I don't know about that. I kind of like 2K, actually. 2K / 1440p.
4, 3, 2.
My supercharged range, it's like 280-ish light years. Something like that. I don't know. I actually need to look at it. The next time... Well, no, he's not wrong. Elon Musk is not wrong. AI is... It's dangerous territory to get into if we're not careful about it. Now, that being said, Yeah, the whole AI thing, I don't know. It is, it's a big issue. It's such a big issue. And it's really complicated. Well, yeah, like a true AI isn't limited to just like one task, like, you know, playing Dota or, you know, any of that stuff. You be careful, but there'll be one company that goes too far before any sort of legislation is thought up. Yeah. Does the chieftain come with aimbot? It's making me land rail shots. No, it's just that easy to point. It's kind of like the Faz in that regard. The Faz and the chieftain handle very similar in that, you know, their pitch, like just the way they roll and pitch is so very smooth and very controlled, even with FA off for that matter, that it becomes a lot easier than you'd think to actually land shots that you otherwise might never be able to do. Added perk of being a chieftain allows for rails to work. Yeah.
4,
So
2,
feels bad,
1,
man.
engage.
Feels bad. We need the Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, save us. I wonder if Frontier is working on it. That would explain why Hudson looks like the frickin' T-1000. Samo. There can be only one. Yes, there's a 2-letter difference between you guys. It's fine. Play nice. Alright, guys. 14 more jumps to go, and then we'll call it a good. And we'll call it good for today's stream.
1.
So for those of you who are watching who haven't yet liked or subscribed, I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to do so. That does help me out quite a bit as a streamer. And a subscription, they're both free, and subscribing also free. And yeah, it helps me out big time. And do subscribe if you want to be around for more stupid stuff and shenanigans that I get up to all the time. And if you guys want to hang out with a bunch of us that are here in the chat, or myself, etc., feel free to do !Discord in the YouTube chat, and the bot will post a link to the Zencast Discord channel, which is where myself, Commander Plater, and half of these hooligans are hanging out most of the time. So yeah. Yep, Mad Mr. Crazy has got the bot posting the link there for you. So, feel free to come on and hang around. I'm usually there hanging around somewhere, along with just about everybody else. Got more than 800 people in that server now, which is crazy to think about. That is a lot of people.
Fuel scooping complete.
Always watching. Yeah, we had, last time I looked, it was a little over 800. I'm kind of curious to see.
1, engage.
Let's see how many are in there now. I'm just curious. Yeah, 819 right this second. Hi, Sam, dude. Yeah, that's...
Fuel scooping complete.
That was bad even on your standards. Feels low, man. Oh, yeah, we got a Neutron star coming up. Hey, Budman, what's going on, man?
3,
What are you up to?
1, engage.
And Budman, let me know if the stream looks funny for you, because it's been misbehaving on YouTube pretty much all day. Just got home from work. Feels good, man. There we go. Another Neutron jump coming up.
Warning, frame shift drive operating beyond frame
I think we went into this one a little bit too quick.
Frame shift drive
Or not.
supercharged.
Okay, there we go. Neutron jump. What is my range? Yeah, here we go. 279.12 light years with a Neutron. That's crazy. Said you have the email, the AOL guy to email tone. No, that's kind of funny. Yeah, Mr. Crazy, it's not dropping any frames on my end.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
It's not dropping any frames on my end right now. So, it's YouTube being dumb. I just don't know what else to say. 1.5 DSL always looks funny. Feels like a phone line, man. Come on, Rhonda. I know you can move faster than this, ya hunk of junk.
Fuel scooping complete.
I built you. What is the FSD at right now anyway? 92%. After all these Neutron jumps, not bad. According to YouTube. Yeah, see, again,
4,
it's because it's not pushing out the frames to you guys. For the last 1 hour and 38 minutes, it has dropped a grand total of 224 frames from my end of things, which is only not even 10 seconds worth of footage. Not even, it's like 7. Yeah, so that's 7 seconds over the course of almost an hour and 3/4. Yeah, I know, Sam. Like, I joined in and then he shut it down. I was like, oh, feels bad. Like, yeah, see, so it's definitely YouTube that's dropping the frames. And I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. And I did this a couple of weeks ago, too. And then the VOD of the stream, you know, was perfectly fine. So, I don't know. We'll see. There we are. I know, right, Sam? It feels bad.
Frame shift drive supercharged.
There we are. Try switching the live mode from low latency. I could try that, but it's a little bit late now.
4, 3, 2,
Sam, I was very confused by that, Sam. I wasn't sure what to think or do. I was sitting here, I was literally scratching my head and staring at it like, I don't even know what to say to this right now. Sam. Well, that's kind of what I was doing. I was just like, gonna head to Colonia and get fixed up. Nah, I'm going straight back to the bubble. It's gonna be faster to go straight to the bubble than to bother with Colonia.
1. Engage.
As I have more than enough materials to get all the way back to the bubble at this rate. Now I'm gonna use the neutrons on the way back too to make this super fast. I know, right, Shozo? That's what a 7A scoop is like. 1,200 and some odd units per second. And 1,245.
Fuel scooping complete.
How'd I break the canopy? I sat in a neutron star and let it break. On purpose. Basically.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
A scoop is scooping more money than the fuel. Yeah. What's the synth count at?
Fuel scooping complete.
Clearly not used to hull tanking. No, Samo, it's because the Chieftain's canopy finally got fixed. Let's see, life support. I still have 30 reloads left. As it stands right now. Last time you tried using a neutron, so you got stuck in the ejection cone. Feels bad, man. I know, Samo, the Chieftain's canopy used to get shot out like that.
1. Engage.
Like, it was so bad. It's because the hitbox was overly big, you know, so it was eating up way more damage than it should have been. So yeah, the canopy now it's fixed. That's what it felt like, that's for
Fuel
sure.
scooping complete.
Alright, so off we go. Only got a couple of jumps left, and then we're gonna call it a day for today's stream anyway.
3, 2, 1.
And I'll check the VOD on YouTube when YouTube finished processing everything. And I'll see if it was still dropping frames then too, because if it was dropping frames, you know, even in the VOD, then that tells me that there's some kind of network interruption going on between me and YouTube that OBS is not reporting. So, yeah. We'll see. Never normally spend over 20 pounds on a game. Right, Tess, it better be right. Well, we'll see, Sam. We'll see. Meeseeks! How it goes, man? I know, right, Sam? Like, it feels like I've pissed off somebody at YouTube somehow.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. I think actually, yeah, this is the last jump for today. But we'll go ahead and make this jump, and then we'll synth some life support, and yeah. Still jumping towards Beagle. How much longer till I get back? It's gonna be a while yet before I get back. We've made some pretty good progress. We're getting close to the core now. There we are. That marks that done.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, so we'll check out on the gal map where I'm actually sitting at here in just a second when we get moved away from the star. And after that life support synthesizes. Damn thing, come on. There we are. Alright. So, galaxy map. That is where I am currently, is right there. So, it won't actually be that much farther and we'll get actually into the core. So, yeah, actually, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and plot the route for the starting route for the next stream. And I'll plot it for right about here. And I'm going to take these guys off the list to make this a little bit more livable. And come on, you. There we are. Yeah, we probably did, Meeseeks. Alright, so that said, guys, I am going to go ahead and call an end to today's stream right here. Because, yeah, it's been long enough. This is a good 4.5 hours worth of streaming for today. So, all the bookmarks remind you of something to put me in warfare. Alright. I will, I'll look for that here in just a little bit then. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it an end to today's stream. And, yeah. I will be back tomorrow with some more streaming, probably about the same time. I might stream for longer tomorrow, depending on how nice YouTube feels like playing. I don't know, we'll have to see on that one. So, yeah, until tomorrow, guys, take it easy. I hope you all are having a good one. And, yeah. See you guys.